Come all the way onto your back to begin and hug your right knee into your chest. Place your hands behind the hamstrings, extend your heel up. Feel free to keep a bend in your knee if the hamstrings are really tight. Circle through the ankle. Go the other way. Now come back to stillness, pause, inhale, lengthen your leg up, even if it's just energetically pressing through the heel. Exhale, bend at the knee, draw your heel to your glute. Again, inhale up, exhale lower for 3, 2, 1. Cross your right ankle over your left thigh. Place your hand to the inside of your right knee. Inhale, let the knee come toward your midline. Exhale, press it out. Flex through your right foot. Again, draw it in, press it out. 3 more times. Release, uncross, lower your right foot down. Hug your left knee into your chest. Place your hands behind the leg. Press your heel up. Circle through the ankle. Pause, press through the heel, draw your toes back. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, curl it in. Inhale up. Exhale down. 3 more. Cross your left ankle over your right thigh. Keep the foot flexed. Press your left hand to the inside of the left knee. Inhale, draw it in. Exhale, press it out. 4 more like that. Release, uncross, extend your legs out, reach your arms up alongside your ears, take a full body stretch. Exhale, relax, flip over onto your belly. Legs are lengthened behind you. If your lower back or your hips are tight, take the feet wider apart. Slide your hands below your shoulders in line with your chest. Elbows are hugging in. Roll your shoulders away from your ears. Lift your chest, baby cobra. Let your elbows kind of pull you back. Heart is reaching forward. Exhale, lower. Do that again. Lift up, shoulders drop down. Option to hover your hands. Keep your feet down. Exhale, release. 1 more time, lift up. Exhale, release. Press into your palms. Come up to a tabletop position. Shoulders over wrists, hips over knees. Wiggle the hips around. Coming through center, soften your elbows. Inhale, lift the chest, lift the hips for cow pose. Exhale, scoop your belly, round your spine into cat. Again, lift. And round. Now you can stay here moving forward and back or circle through the spine. So drop your hips and your shoulders to one side, circle through to the other, round and arch it back up. Almost like your spine is a jump rope. If you're circling, pause, go the other way. And we'll all meet back in center. Tuck your toes under if they're not already. Ground down through all 10 knuckles. Draw on your lower belly and kind of puff up through the upper back. Hover your knees an inch or 2 off the ground. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Take your knees a little wider apart. Drop back into child's pose. Reach the arms forward. Chest drops down. Take a few breaths here. Carefully lift your hips. Tuck your toes under, send the hips up and back, downward facing dog. Take a moment to pedal out through your feet, bending into one knee as the opposite heel sinks down, and then switch. Coming back to a still downward dog. Inhale, lift your heels high, soften your knees, look forward, travel to the front of your mat. Forward fold. Inhale, lift up halfway, slide your hands up to your hips, push down through the feet, and come all the way up to stand. Now take an inhale, reach the arms in front of you. As you exhale, sweep your left arm down and back, press your hips back into chair pose. So make sure that your feet are parallel as well as the knees. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, switch. Right arm sweeps down and back, press the hips back. Inhale, up. Exhale, left arm back. Inhale, up. Exhale, right arm back. And up. One more time to each side. Last time to the right. Reach both arms in front, soften the knees, dive into a forward fold. Let your head relax. Now let's lift up halfway. Slide your right hand over so it's beneath your face. Deeply bend into the right knee. Open your left arm, twist to the left, opening up through the IT band. Release, lower your left hand down and switch. Bend into the left knee, open the right arm. Release your right hand down, find your forward fold, press through your feet, come all the way up to stand, reach the arms up, and hands meet in front of your heart. Inhale to lengthen up again. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold, step the left leg back. Drop the left knee into a low lunge. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, release, framing the foot. Tuck the back toes, lift the knee, step it back, downward dog. Inhale to pick the left leg up. Exhale, step it forward between the hands or place it there. Drop the right knee. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, lower down. Tuck the back toes, lift the knee. Step to the front of your mat. Forward fold. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, fold, press through your feet, come all the way up to stand. Hands draw together. Inhale, lengthen up. Exhale, forward. Halfway lift. Exhale, fold, step your right leg back this time. Drop the right knee. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, cactus the arms, lift the heart, keep drawing the belly in. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, frame the foot, step back, downward dog. Inhale, pick the right leg up. Exhale, place your right foot between your hands, drop the left knee down. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, cactus the arms. Keep the lower body and the lower belly engaged as you open the heart. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, frame the foot, step to the front of your mat, forward fold. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, fold, press through the feet, come all the way up. Hands draw together. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Bend the knees, plant your hands. Walk back to a plank. Exhale, lower the knees, lower your chest, come all the way down. Roll your shoulders back, lift the heart, cobra, maybe hover the hands. Exhale, release, keep your upper body down, hover the feet and the legs. Exhale, lower, press yourself up, Downward dog. Inhale, pick your right leg up. Exhale, place it between your hands. Drop the left knee down. Now turn your right foot so it's facing the long edge of your mat. Your knee and your hip are going to open as well. Rotate so that you're on the outside of the left leg and on the outer edge of the left foot. Start with your hips lifted. Now if you're getting a deep hip stretch, you can stay right here. Otherwise, we're going to make this a little flowy. Take your right arm up, press the hips up, sweep your arm over your ear. Exhale, lower it down, reach your arm long. It's really going to deepen the stretch for the outside of the hip. If this is a lot on the left wrist, put a block underneath it or change your hand to a fist. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale, lower down, reach. Again, up and reach. Last one. And reach. Reach up so that you can unwind. You're going to keep both hands to the inside of your right foot. I've still got my foot and leg turned out. Drop to the left knee. You can release the toes, maybe staying up on the hands or blocks, or drop down to your forearms for lizard pose. If you're on your forearms, press up to your hands. Before we step back, bend your left leg, curl your foot in toward your glute, press the left thigh forward. Feeling a nice stretch in the quad. Keep your chest lifted. Gently release it down. Heel toe your right foot back between the hands. Tuck your back toes, step back, downward dog. Switching sides, inhale, pick the left leg up. Exhale, step your foot between your hands. You can drop the right knee for a moment. Rotate the left foot to the long edge of your mat. Start to roll to the outer edge of your right foot, outside of the right leg. Pick the hips up, lift the arm up. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, drop the hips, reach the arm long. Again, up and lower. A few more times. Last one. Good, lift up so that you can unwind. Keep your left foot wide. Turn the toes out, drop the right knee. Either staying up high or dropping down low. Find lizard pose. If you'd like, you can roll onto the outer edge of your left foot, giving a little more space for the hip to open. If you're on your forearms, press up to your hands, bend at the right knee, curl your right foot into the glute, press the right hip forward. And then release. Heel toe your left foot back between your hands, step back to downward dog. Now shift forward to a plank, pause here for one beat, and then drop the knees. Lower yourself all the way down to your belly. Sweep your arms down beside the hips. Rest one cheek. Wiggle the hips. And then come back to center. Good. So, setting up for locust pose, draw your shoulders away from your ears. Hips are pressing down, belly is drawing in as best as you can. Let's start by just moving the upper body. So, press the entire lower body down, lift the chest, reach actively through the arms, actively through the fingertips. Keep your gaze just a few inches in front of your mat so the back of your neck stays long. Exhale, release, turn your head to the other side. Now we'll keep the upper body down and lift just the legs. So the core is still drawing in here. Lift the legs up, squeeze the legs, act like there's magnets hugging the inner thighs together. Reach through the toes for 3, squeeze 2, and 1, release. Now we're going to combine both of those. So core is drawing in, hips are pressing down. Roll your shoulders back. Inhale, lift your chest, lift your legs, lift your arms. Hold for 5, 4, 3, lift up a little bit higher, 2, and 1. Release. Turn your head. So you can repeat either of those options, or we'll take it one step further. Interlace your hands at your lower back. Roll your shoulders onto your back. Inhale, start to lift up. Now, as you do this, keep a slight bend in your elbows. Don't lock them out entirely. By keeping them bent, you give yourself the capacity to further pull yourself up, finding an even deeper locust. Hold for 5, 4, check in with the neck, 3, 2, and 1. Release. Make a pillow with your hands. Rest one cheek. This time, kick your heels into your glutes. Sway the legs from side to side. Come back to center, lower your feet down, slide your hands back underneath your chest, flip onto your back, and shift yourself to the middle of your mat. Now bring the soles of your feet together. Let your knees fall apart. You can take your hands, rest them against the inner thighs. You can also pick your feet off the ground. Soles of the feet are still together. Reach up, grab your ankles, your shins, your feet, and then draw the knees apart, maybe using your elbows to help them along the way. So either one. Draw the knees together, hug your knees into your chest. Take your arms out like cactus arms or goalpost arms. Lower your knees to the right. If you want, you can double wrap, crossing your left leg over the right and taking it here, or just keep the knees stacked. If it's okay on the neck, look over your left shoulder. Unwind, come back to center. If your legs are wrapped, go ahead and unwrap them. And then you can cross right leg on top of left, or just drop both legs to the left, keeping them stacked, maybe looking to the right. Come back to center. Extend your legs out, taking the feet wide. Arms come down by your side. Turn the palms up. Close the eyes and allow a moment for the body to release, letting go of any tension in the muscles. Resting here in Shavasana for just a few moments. If you have more time, please stay. Otherwise, sweep your arms up alongside your ears, draw the legs together, reach out through the fingertips and out through the feet. Either roll to one side or just curl yourself up to a seat, taking your time getting there. We'll all meet in a seated position. Lengthening through your spine. Let's take one more deep breath. Inhale, reach up. Exhale all the way out. And that is all for today. Great job. We'll see you next time.